Hi, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be talking about a possibility. The possibility that me and you, my viewer, we come from Mars. We have an origin from Mars. Our soul comes from Mars. Have you ever pondered about this possibility? I was once in a psychiatric facility and a nurse told me that so-and-so could be potentially an aggressive person. He could even attack me physically. Well, I went to this person and talked to this person. There was a friendly conversation between ourselves, and he told me he thought he came from Mars. In those days, I felt like that was more funny than anything else, and a little bit sad also, but mostly a joke, mostly something just funny in those days, I thought. However, later I started pondering about this possibility. What if he was correct? What if indeed I come from Mars? That would explain so much about my life. For example, when I was born, I tried to interact with my mother as if she was a Martian mother, but she was an earthly mother, and so she could not interact with me very well and didn't provide me with the care and attention that I should have had in those days, and that would be the root cause of my problems in my life. Later on, when I went to school and I had to interact with the other children, again, that happened because the other children, they were in a frame of this planet. People in Mars, my friend, people in Mars, they are less competitive than people on Earth. The Martian society is a collaborative society, whereas the Earth society is a competitive one. So that would be the greatest contrast between children from one planet and the other, which would explain so many things about my life. Later, in some occasions, I would become even over competitive. Why? Because that was a reaction to the competitive children I had met. You see, I faced some traumatic experiences, and from these traumatic experiences, I developed a reaction to that, which would be to be over competitive, although my nature would be one of less competition. So so many things to ponder about. If you realize you come from Mars, if you realize your nature is that nature more collaborative than that of those of this planet, maybe that might be useful for you. So that's something to ponder about, that's something to think about. Consider the possibility that the explanation for your suffering, the explanation that you are unsettled in this planet, is not the Oedipus complex at all, but the fact that your soul comes from Mars. As me ponder about this, might be the solution for your problems, might be the insight you had to have a more pleasant life. Thank you so much.